Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm going to go ahead and give it like another minute or two and just see if we've got a couple stragglers trickling in, and then we can go ahead and get started.
Excellent. I'm Kevin, by the way. You're Alex?
I am Alex. Nice to meet you, Kevin.
Same here. Same here.
Hey, guys.
We're going to have a couple of people from my company missing. So just to let you know, I'll be the only one joining us today due to some things that came up.
Okay, no problem at all.
Where's everybody located?
Oh, we got people from all over the place. Looks like we've got close to 20 people on the call right now. So I know I see some of our distributors from Tennessee and Washington and Ohio. So we've got people all over.
Excellent. Nice. So Washington, how are the fires doing out there?
They're clearing up. They cleared up this last weekend.
Excellent. I heard you got some rain that helped out a lot.
Yeah.
And you won the football game, which was also nice.
I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and get started. I'm recording this session as well, so if people chime in late or miss it, or if you wanted to share this with anyone internally, I can just go ahead and provide you with the link once we get it uploaded afterwards. But first and foremost, wanted to thank all of you guys for joining our second, what we're calling 3 and 30 vendor presentations. This is definitely something that, as Trent mentioned last time, we do anticipate doing more of these going forward. So obviously appreciate your participation and look forward to bringing more of these to you guys. So as the name suggests, we've got 3 vendors today that will be presenting. Those 3 are MaxPro, G-Power, and Insulux from Benjamin Moore. If you guys do have questions during the presentations, just go ahead and send those questions in the chat. And I'll go ahead and kind of play commentator and read the questions to the presenter after they give their presentation. So we have MaxPro slated first. So Kevin, the floor is yours. Everyone go ahead and if you're not already, turn it on to speaker view. That way, rather than looking at everybody's faces, you're just seeing the person who's presenting.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen because I have a brief presentation to go along with this. So we will.
No. Oh yeah, he did it.
Okay.
Did you see at the bottom? In the middle, there's like a green tab.
Yeah.
Okay. MaxPro has been in business since 1991, so we're finishing up our 29th year, about to enter our 30th year. Our corporate office is in Margate, Florida, which is just outside of Fort Lauderdale. But our manufacturing facility is in Okeechobee, Florida, where we make about 95% of our aerosol products. In addition to some of the brands you see here, such as our blow-off air dusters and Firegon products, we are also licensed by Winchester to make gun cleaning products. So if there's, we'll get to one of those items in the presentation, but we have the Winchester gun cleaning license as well, which I know fits into some stores, but also not others. Our most popular item is our blow-off air dusters, and these 3 items are the most popular of our dusters. And from a point of view in the hardware class of trade, you've got the 8-ounce duster, which is the first item on the left, retails for about $6.99, which is our standard everyday air duster. The one in the middle with the red can uses a propellant called 134A, which is a totally non-flammable air duster, and it's designed for use on energized equipment. So it is also a very popular item in the hardware class of trade. The next item is our 10-ounce 2-pack. So you have the 8-ounce single at $6.99, and these are just for illustration, obviously.
So at least you can see what it looks like.
But you can merchandise the 10-ounce 2-pack at $12.99,
Right.
and hit, a nice profit per item upstep people, they're getting 25% more for, for 50 cents less per can. So it makes for a nice, easy step in
That said
that
that they
regard.
need everybody else when somebody's presenting, but I'm not sure.
Our Fire Gun Fire Suppressant is our next most popular item. It retails for $9.99. It's designed as that first step in putting out a small ABC or grease fire. It hits the impulse price point. Most people know they need to have something in their house. A lot of people don't want to spend a lot of money to do it. This meets that need and also price point. So it's got a 4-year expiration on it. If you look at the trigger design, it's easy to point and shoot, and it's highly effective. In fact, we actually got a testimonial from a fire chief because it helps save his fire station, which is another story which I'll get to if we have time at the end. But it comes in a little 6-count PDQ or in a clamshell pack, depending upon what your merchandising needs are. We've come out with a number of COVID-19 products. We have our Precision Cleaner, which is an isopropyl spray. And because of the preponderance of plexiglass in stores these days, we use the same isopropyl, but put a spray nozzle on it similar to a glass cleaner. So it mists it on a little bit more so it can clean off those plexiglass displays and disinfect surfaces. And lastly, we have, and both of those products are made in the USA. Our Germ Off is not made in the USA, but it's a great hand sanitizer. It's not sticky and it works really well. Super Blast air horns are another one of our popular items. It comes in an 8 ounce and a 1.4. We also do a 3.5. If anybody is not located near any water, the 8 ounce is ideal for boats. It's good for boats up to 65 feet. It's also great for work sites. So if anybody's, people coming in that are contractors and are work sites, the air horns work great for those in case there are things going on they want to, warn people about. We also have a line of automotive products, 3 of which are seen here. Our carbon choke cleaner, our super lubricant, and our brake and parts cleaner. Both of them all of them hit at $4.99 retail at 45 points margin, and at $2.25, your profit dollars per item. Any questions so far? Okay, and lastly, we have our Winchester gun cleaning kit, which retails for about $24.95 at 48 points. It includes our gun cleaning wipes, which are great when people are coming out of the field and want to wipe down their weapons, a gun cleaner, and a military grade gun oil, all in a nice blister pack that will also stand up. Our program and logistic details, our co-op program is 2%, rebate 3, minimum order is 500, and prepaid freight minimum is 1,500. And these are some of the key retailers that we do business with, including pretty much all of the key hardware people. So that's that. So anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? I can't hear anybody for some reason.
Yeah, I don't see any questions in the chat either. I think by default everybody's muted here in the webinar. But if any questions do come up down the road, feel free to just throw them in the chat. But Kevin, appreciate the time and the presentation. We'll be sure to share this presentation with everybody as well as your information.
Very good.
Great.
Thank you, everybody. Anybody? Okay.
All right. So next we have Tom with G Power.
Take care.
Tom,
Thanks, everyone, for your time.
yeah, thank you, Kevin.
Bye.
So Tom, whenever you're ready, the floor is yours. If you want to go ahead and unmute yourself.
Alex, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, good.
Look on the screen.
Hang
Yep,
on.
the floor is yours.
Welcome.
I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble here because I can't, this is my first Zoom call, so I'm not the most expertise at this.
No problem at all.
The X?
CNX.
There.
Sorry. Okay. How do I get my screen?
Right there.
Okay. I am very truly sorry, everybody, for the hold up here. So,
No worries, we're all
thank you.
neophytes.
Okay. All right. Alex, can you see the screen?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can
I'm
see it
in.
just fine. Perfect.
Okay. All right. Good. I feel better now. I feel much more at ease. Okay. All right. First of all, my name is Tom Polito from Green Power America. I truly appreciate this opportunity to represent the company. And I want to go through a couple of things. This is a long presentation that, not this one, I shortened it up a lot, but Trent and I decided you guys, everybody on the meeting today, will get a full presentation. The product listings, the specs, everything there, pricing. But so I encapsulated this into just basically a condensed version. So anyways, Green Power America is the name of the company. We've been established since, we're a young company. We've only been in business since 2017. Primarily a prime manufacturer of generators, pressure washers, water pumps, and log splitters. And literally we hit the ground running. We have a full base of accounts across the board. So the Green Power name is kind of, I'm not going to say it's a staple right now, but there's a lot of people that know who we are. So I'm going to go to the next page. And a little bit of background about Green Power. We partnered with a company called LCT, which is an acronym for Liquid Combustion Technologies. Okay. They are a prime manufacturer of engines. I believe everybody have heard of the Tecumseh brand. We bought the intellectual rights and properties to their tooling, and we actually make all our engines based on what they designed. And to give you an example, it's like testing. Our life cycles, most people's standard is 250 hours. We go to 1,000 hours. LCT is an OEM for a lot of large manufacturers, like Husqvarna, all the ag and snowblower equipment, Poland. I mean, we do all that business, and it's all branded under LCT on the engines. Our generators, pressure washers, and water pumps are basically the same. We make our platforms, we use the LCT engines, and there's surprisingly enough, there's a lot of people that know who LCT is, okay? This is the same page. It basically just mirrors about the partnership. It is 50-50 partnership between Green Power America and LCT, where we have a huge manufacturing facility in China. It's all under one roof where we build the engines and the platforms for all the products. Sorry, I have to put my glasses on. Okay. So the program elements of what Trent and I put together for the pro group members, basically it's a $2,500 prepaid freight. And that's in my industry, or this industry, on heavy pieces of generators. I mean, a 10,000 watt generator is 380 pounds. So it's got to go LTL. We do have items that can go UPS, FedEx, under 150 pounds. But the majority of our product is LTL shipments or truckload shipments. And again, we looked at it. And we said $2,500. I mean, it's a way to get into the business without spending a whole lot of money and a whole lot of risk. Okay. And you can do the terms. Okay. Our opening order discount, we're giving a 5% discount on all opening orders to further benefit, the customer and you guys. And that is good through the 31st of October. The elements of the program for pro, we have a 3% distributor co-op, 2% for with claim of proof of performance in terms of 2% 15 net 30. Okay, this is the product line. And again, you guys will all get a full version of this listing with every spec, the cost. I have an FOB, our warehouse. We have 2 warehouses, one in Atlanta, Georgia, and one in Compton, California. But you'll get the full specs on each one of these units. We have 4 series of generators that consist of the Pro Series, which is what you're looking at right now. We also have the Atlas series, which are very large generators, are big. They're brand new for us, and we're selling a ton of these. Our largest generator is 13,000 kilowatt. Okay. And then we go to our Consumer Select, which is our economical models. Okay, and everything is built there. It's just the only word I could say is defeatured, because we kept the cost down. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it actually does what for emergency power, it really does the job. Okay, then we go to our dual fuels. Dual fuel is the next up and coming thing. It's been around for a little bit, but we've extended our line. So it goes from 1750, again, all the way up to 13,000 watts. And in between, if you can see the designation of when you see a C in front of our model at the end of our model numbers, that's CARB approved. So we have most of our models are EPA and CARB approved for California. Okay, inverter generators. Okay, we have one right now. It's a 2200 watt inverter. There's one. There's 3 containers that are on the way to our warehouse right now of a 4500 watt unit that I will actually send to Trent. We talked about it. We'll put a little email blast out to to you guys for that. Okay, we go to water pumps. Okay, there's 3 water pumps. We have a 20, a 2-inch, 2-inch, in a full trash pump, a 2-inch full trash pump. Okay, the accessories, you see those on the side here, right here. They all come with every unit. Okay, and water pumps are a hot item right now because of all the flooding. Texas just got hit again, and flooding is a major problem. Okay, pressure washers. Okay, we have 2 models. They're both gas, 28 and 33 PSI. We elected to stay away from electric pressure washers because the return rate, it's basically a rental unit, and the returns are just incredible. Somebody buys it on Friday, go home, does their job, bring it back on Monday. So we stayed away from the electric side of that business. Lastly, and this is kind of a cool thing, I do have bigger log splitters, but this is the only one we're bringing in and stocking in the warehouse. It's a 5-ton log splitter. In the cost on this, when you see the cost, you'll be very surprised. And I believe Trent and I talked, and we are the only ones that are offering, of all the manufacturers that sell to Pro, I don't think you guys have ever saw a log splitter before, at least from Pro. So, okay, and that's my presentation. So again, I just want to recap that you guys will get this whole program, the full blown program, every spec, every detail about who Green Power is, all the product specs and costing, plus the back end program. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I did get a question in the chat actually, asking if the generator inventory is available now, and if not, what the lead time is, and where in the U.S. that warehouse is located, where it would ship from.
Okay, we sold out obviously in the Georgia warehouse. I have plenty of inventory in California. So again, with that said, it may take a couple of days longer to get there, but I do have availability to product out of Compton, California. But if they can get an order in for $2,500, we'll pay the freight to wherever it's going in the United States.
Great, thank you.
Sure. Okay, that's my presentation to you guys.
All right, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Alex, and everybody who's on the call. Okay.
All right. Last but not least, we have John from Insulux, which is a Benjamin Moore company. John, the floor is yours, sir.
All right. I appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity, Alex, and thank everyone else for their time. Can you see my screen with my presentation?
We can.
Oh, good. Okay, great. Well, what I first wanted to do is just kind of just give you a brief overview here of what Insulex is, who we are. Insulex actually has been a company that's been around for over 50 years. The Insulex name actually started from when they were insulating 55-gallon drums 50 some odd years ago. And they grew out from there. And we actually were purchased by Benjamin Moore in 2007. And as you're probably familiar with Benjamin Moore pretty much just sells to the independent paint channel, paint stores, hardware stores, lumber yards. And the Insulex line pretty much does the same thing. Our products are not found on shelves in Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, Walmart, etc. And and Benjamin Moore is also owned by Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett. So I want to give you a little brief background on the history of Insulex, Benjamin Moore, and in Insulex itself. What we do is we offer high quality specialty and problem solving products. And a lot of those products includes primers, masonry coatings, garage floor paints, cabinet finishes, pool paints, athletic coatings, traffic paints, and specialty products. So you might not sell 1,000 gallons of pool paint this afternoon, but when you do sell a lot of our products, they can be some large job quantities. It's a lot of products that people really have to, that really, when they go looking for it, they need it. Our main products are our primers, which our most well-known primers are Stix, which is a waterborne bonding primer, and an Aqualock, which is a multi-purpose waterborne latex product. Again, these are very high quality products, along with some of our other specialty products, like Cabinet Coat, that comes in a semi-gloss and a satin finish. We also did bring out, we do occasionally bring out some new products, and our ceiling paint is our latest product, which we brought out this past year. And that's one that just goes on pink, dries white, kind of ultra flat finish like you'd expect. But that's one of our newer products. Some of the other products that we offer are our pool paints. Pool paints, there's not just one animal that works out there. There's actually different formulas of pool paints. We offer 4 formulations, and a lot of it depends on VOC issues, where you're located, what currently is on your pool paint, what pool paint is currently on your pool. So we offer waterborne, we offer rubber-based, we also offer chlorinated rubber and epoxy. So it just depends on what situation that customer has, but we've got a product for that situation. So those are kind of our main popular products that we have that are out there. We also have many others like concrete stains, garage floor coatings, freezer coat. So if somebody is looking to go into a cold storage facility and needs to paint that facility without shutting the facility down, we have a product for that. So we've got a lot of products that probably a lot of people don't really know of, but when they do need it, we have it. So that's kind of a brief background on some of the products that we have. I didn't want to go real deep into the weeds with a lot of what we offer. Just gives you a nice little background on it. The program that we offer, it's simple to get up and running with Insulex. Prepaid freight is 48 gallons. That's also our minimum order. And that's whether it's a drop ship or a warehouse program. And we currently do some good business with some of the members. I see a couple of familiar names and faces on here with Wallace and Lancaster. And we also do, the Insulex products are available through the Ben Moore dealer on their regular paint order, but a lot of times these dealers need a few gallons here or there, or they can take advantage of the discounts that we offer throughout the year, and they can add in to fill in their orders through the members here. So It's not a case of where you think, hey, well, there have been more dealer. Why would they ever buy from one of your members? They can, and they do. And so it's a nice program all around. We're happy to be officially with Pro now. And hopefully that gives you a little background on Insulex and Benjamin Moore. And certainly if you have any questions, we're here to help.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I'll add as well that you guys will be participating in the November Executive Planning Conference. So for those
Correct.
distributors who will be there, look forward to seeing Insulux participating in that. And there is also, you'd mentioned the prepaid on this program. There's also a 2% brokerage commission for Pro Group distributors,
Yes.
as well as a 1.5% discount on 45 days for payment terms.
Correct.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the time. If anyone has any questions, obviously, I think now feel free to just unmute yourselves and chime in. Otherwise, we will get this recorded and posted on either the extranet or YouTube page. So we'll send a follow-up email with the link to that video. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Appreciate the participation, and we'll see you on the next call.
Thank you. Thank you.